Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto, and today guys we're talking about how you can retire with Harmony One. So this is an interesting video, Chris, because a lot of people are thinking, how can I retire with my cryptocurrencies, right? And there's a few projects that kind of have quite lucrative passive incomes that you can earn, and Harmony One is definitely one of those, along with ADA, obviously. And we've kind of done a how to retire with ADA, so we figured why not do the same for Harmony One. This is going to be interesting, Chris.
Yeah, it really is. And obviously we're validators. So, you can earn a passive income by delegating your Harmony One to our cheeky one pool.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who do not know, we do run that validator. We run that under the ticker, I guess, Chris, of Cheeky One, because we're a cheeky one here at Cheeky Crypto. And yeah, so ultimately, yeah, we're seeing quite good returns, about 19.5 here, 12, 13, and we're starting to get more optimized the more we learn about how to run this particular validator and the sharding and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm expecting to try to game this thing incredibly well moving further forward. So definitely worth checking out the cheeky one pool if you're a one holder for sure, and earn some nice juicy rewards. With that said, if you find this video useful, informative, hit that like button. We both appreciate that. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. It's free, you'll be kept informed, so why not? Right, with that said, Chris, let's jump on down to the desktop, take a look at Harmony One, take a look at our website where we have our staking calculators and all that kind of good stuff, and get into this video.
Let's do it, Nick.
Fantastic. So coin market cap, Harmony One token here. We've seen an all-time high today at the point of recording this video. This would actually be yesterday for you guys. Of course, Harmony One could have also set new all-time highs for your today. And if so, fantastic. We like a bit of the all-time high action. But with that said, yeah, we've got significant growth. We've seen 17.6% today for the Harmony One token, currently at 15.8. Slight pullback as to be expected after achieving an all-time high. Market cap is sitting at $1.4 billion, circulating supply 9.2 billion as usual. Here's the rocket literally launching off there. We can see that from coin market cap. But yeah, just a bit of a recap there to say that Harmony One is doing very, very well from the price point of view. But ultimately, we are here to talk a little bit about how to retire with Harmony One, right? So for those who do not know, obviously the node and the pools are vital to this, okay? So you should be delegating in order to be earning a nice passive income. And as you can see here, we kind of have been fluctuating a little bit as we were learning the shards. Then we started to see some pretty decent returns as we found a way to optimize. So, for this particular epoch over here, we were getting 19.5% returns for that day. And obviously, we're trying to average this thing out over time. So things are looking pretty good. We got 12.2 on the last run, and we're looking at about 14% on this run at the moment. So, yeah, we should be able to average somewhere between the 10 and 15% over a year pretty comfortably. So pretty decent returns. So I'd always say let's use that lower number as a starting point, Chris. We'll use 10% returns annually on our One Harmony. So what we're going to do is just hop over to our website here. This is cheekycrypto.io. And we actually have a few different things here. We obviously have crypto staking, and under that particular drop-down menu, we talk about the Cardano pool, but we also talk about the One Harmony pool, and that loads up this page where we talk all about Harmony One and what the ticker is and all that kind of good stuff. But we also have the calculators, and under the calculator section over here on the left-hand side, we have a Harmony One staking calculator. If we click on that, we basically have this calculator. It allows you to use this to get an idea of how much One you need in order to create a passive income, your desired passive income at that. And ultimately, this is all around how much money do you want to achieve with One Harmony per annum in order to retire early, right? So you may have a modest, target, an income target that you want to achieve over a course of a year, or you might have a really ambitious one. But this calculator will help you do just that. So we've broken this down into a few different things. First of all, we're going to select your currency. So in this case, we're going to be using USD, but if you wanted to, you can switch this into euros or pounds. And that just represents the actual targets and the values in your native currency. So I've only used those three for now. So you choose which one ever you want to use. So I'm going to use dollars because most of our audience, Chris, is actually over in the States. So use the USD. It's the default option. Then we're going to go into this box here, which is how much one do you actually own? This is a mandatory field. It's by default just 10,000, but you may wish to say you own 100,000 or more, right? So if you had 100,000, you just change that number to 100,000. If you had 1 million, you can change that into 1 million and so forth, right? So 1 million is in there. Now, let's say we do have 1 million one tokens, and you've got those delegated into, let's say, the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 pool. Then what is the average APY? Now, obviously, we're aiming to be much higher than 10, but I would say just stick with 10. It's going to be on the lower side, but it's going to give you, room to grow if needs be, and protect you a little bit there. But ultimately, if we were to use that 19.5% that we got in the previous epoch, then you could see, quite lucrative returns there as well. With that being said, however, I'd probably say, keep this at 10%. It's going to be a good average number across a year, just in case you don't get elected or there's any downtime on a node, any upgrades and things like that happen. Then ultimately that's what you're going to need to do. Now, let's say we have a price target. Okay, so how much money do we need in a year to retire early? For some people, that may be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, even $100,000, right? So we keep it quite modest. Let's say, if you want to live a modest life, Chris, how much income do you need in a year?
I'm going to say, we're talking dollars. So, let's go with 50,000. I think, that, I'd live a comfortable, modest life, with my mortgage and everything paid off.
Fantastic. So let's say, right, so here we have an income target of $50,000 annually. Okay, if you wanted to have your target monthly, then you would change your target, click the monthly button, change your target to the monthly number. Otherwise, just leave that annually. And obviously, we have that ability to change that on our calculator, which is handy. So we have a $50,000 monthly target, Chris. And with that, it basically means that you need to get, the one Harmony token up to 50 cent. If it got to 50 cent, you would be earning $50,000 per annum based on a 10% return yield from your staking your 1 million tokens. That is incredibly lucrative, Chris. That's a 50 cent one Harmony token is, I think, well affordable. I think that is something that you can see happening pretty quickly as well, specifically in a bull run. And hopefully, after the bull run has finished, maybe it won't even drop below that 50 cent level. If that's the case, then I think a lot of people are going to be retiring early, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would think so for sure. I definitely think Harmony One is going to melt your face. But not only that, it's going to make an awful lot of millionaires, I'm sure.
It will do, it absolutely will. So let's say we want a monthly number, and let's say we actually want just $5,000 per month. Well, if you want $5,000 income per month from your Harmony One staking, well, in that case, you need a price of the Harmony One token to achieve 60 cent. Now, if you were to achieve a 60 cent Harmony, you'll be netting in $5,000 per month. And of course, this is just based on that 10% average. But as I said before, we're kind of aiming to be around the 15%, which would actually mean that the price of the token only needs to be about 40 cent. So you can see how that fluctuates and can change by month, right? Some months might be better than others and so forth. But ultimately, there's a real easy way to create a nice passive income with Harmony One, and that's what we're trying to illustrate with our calculator here at cheekycrypto.io. Anything else you want to add to that, Chris?
No, just it's been a fantastic week for Harmony One, and I'm looking forward to the coming weeks, Nick. Lots going on.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on. We're going to see some fantastic things with Harmony One as it progresses through, various different stages of its life cycle, and it's fantastic to be a part of everything that's going on here at Harmony One. I think ultimately this project, Chris, is going to do incredibly well, and I think I can't be more happy with my position in Harmony One as it stands today. Fantastic to be able to support the project by running a validator node, and also being able to help you guys actually achieve a passive income with Harmony One as well. I mean, currently we're running 2 nodes for Harmony. We're running both 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 and 𝗕𝗪𝗠2, and I'd quite happily spin up another 2 nodes, Chris, to support 𝗕𝗪𝗏1 and 𝗕𝗪𝗏3, which would be all of the shards currently running on Harmony One. So do watch the space, because yeah, it's going to grow quite rapidly, I think, from now.
Yeah, and I was going to say, just touching on the community, it's got Harmony One's got a fantastic community. I know I don't need to say this, but like and share the video and get the word out about Harmony One. We're trying to do our bit by sort of doing more videos on it, but that can only support the growth of the project, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hit that like button. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Share the content, put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, get the message out there because Harmony One is an absolute beast. And even at these prices that we've seen today, I still feel that this thing is incredibly undervalued, specifically because it's able to generate such large amounts of passive income incredibly quickly. And it's paid out daily, Chris. I mean, it's probably quicker than that. You kind of see it building during the course of the day. So you'll be earning incredibly lucrative rewards by joining the Cheeky One pool for sure. So yeah, check it all out. Very worth it. And we hope everyone has a fantastic day, Chris.
Yeah. Take care.